What if I told you guys you don't need all these fragrances to have a fragrance collection? You can really just have 3 fragrances and have a complete fragrance collection. We're going to go over that concept today. I'll give you guys some examples and we'll hop right in per usual. If you do want to purchase fragrances on the low, check out my links down below. FragranceBuy/FragFlex, Joma Shop, and Perfume Online. Joma Shop, you can do watch shopping, designer shopping, card cases, wallets, accessories, sunglasses, whatever it may be. These are ways to save your money. Please shop this way. So with fragrances, yes, a lot of us on YouTube or social media, we have tons of fragrances. You don't need that. You can have an honest to goodness, perfect 3 fragrance collection. Run through those fragrances and then just replace them as you see fit. How this works is you pick 1 fragrance for certain categories that cover a wide array of situations. So number 1, you're going to have a fragrance that's fresh. This is a fresh daytime fragrance. And how this works, if you need something fresh, clean, inoffensive to spray in the morning, to wear in the office, you have your fresh, clean cologne and you're good to go. That is the first type of fragrance I recommend. And I have some options. For example, Byredo's Bal d'Afrique. This is a lot of nice, juicy citrus. You're going to have some vetiver accords, some marigold. You're going to have some nice exotic florals. Super sexy, super clean, super professional, and fresh. A date night in the summer, going to the office, running errands. This can be worn in any season, any situation, and it's your fresh go-to. You've just eliminated trying to think about a whole bunch of other fragrances to wear in the summer. You have your fresh one and you're good to go. Another great option, YSL Eau Fresh. Maybe more of you guys, in high school or younger, in university, whatever it may be. This is a nice kind of more youthful fresh fragrance with nice iced citrus accords and lemon, amberwood, that sticky, juicy shower gel fresh DNA. This is your fresh, youthful fragrance. And again, another option, super mass appealing, Fragrance One by Jeremy Fragrance. This is Office for Men. This works. This really does work. Fragrance One, Office for Men, is super fresh. Lots of bergamot and broxin and some florals, almost like a floral take on Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette. It gets tons of reactions. These are examples where you can have a fresh fragrance and you don't need to think about it. So if you're building a 3 fragrance collection, have 1 fresh fragrance. Before we keep going, list down below some of your favorite fresh fragrances. I'll give you my thoughts and I might even rate them from 1 to 10. Number 2, you do need a sweet fragrance. And that's all. We're just calling this category sweet. You could use it for a date night. You could use it for colder weather. You could use it if you're dressed up a little more formal. You could use it during the day in the winter if you do want a sweet fragrance for that situation. We're really dumbing it down, making it easier for you guys. You have your 1 fresh fragrance, you have your 1 sweet fragrance. We need to make sure, we're saving money. If that's your concern, you really want to limit the fragrance collection. This is the best way to have the most impact in your collection with only 3 fragrances. Some examples of sweet fragrances that cover the winter, date night, even clubbing or parties or bars anytime in the winter can be Dolce & Gabbana The One Eau de Parfum. This is a very good fragrance. This is pre-2026 reformulation, so just keep that in mind. Ginger, tobacco, some nice citrus accords, and a gorgeous amber vanilla. It is so perfect. I'd rate the scent profile a 10 out of 10. Yes, I wish it performed a little better, but this is a great sweet fragrance that you can wear. And you just change up the sprays. If you're going clubbing and you want to wear this, you can just bring a decant or spray about 10 times before you go out. At date night, 5 to 6 sprays, you're good to go. Another option for the sweet fragrance category could be Dior Homme Parfum. I do love this one. Sticky iris, warm cacao, a nice thick vanilla. There's musks. It's beautiful, gorgeous. Almost gives a touch of a chocolate shaving vibe. I love this fragrance. This can also be your sweet fragrance. Another great option if you want to spend a little more, Parfums de Marly Herod. This is a very nice sweet vanilla fragrance with cinnamons and of course some tobacco vibes. Ultra refined, ultra sexy, great on a date night, but even any casual winter day, clubbing, of course, you can wear this. This can be a sweet fragrance. We don't need to split up sweet into 10 different categories. Nighttime, during the day, cold, clubbing, date night. Just have a sweet fragrance. There's a lot of other designer options too. Any Jean Paul Gaultier Le Mal can be a sweet fragrance. Any Stronger With You, intensely, absolutely powerful, can be a sweet fragrance. Almost any Phantom fragrance by Rabanne can be a sweet fragrance. You know, there's tons of designers out there. So now drop down below maybe one or two of your favorite sweet fragrances. I'd love to know what you would choose if you could only have one sweet fragrance. One or two. We'll make it easy. Number 3. This is very important. You need a fragrance for you. This is a fragrance that just makes you happy. You like the art of perfumery. You like fun, unique scent profiles. It has to be something that when you spray it, when you smell it, when you're wearing it, just puts you in a good mood. It doesn't really matter the season, the situation, the weather, or like whatever it may be. It's a fragrance that you love wearing, you feel confident wearing, you enjoy the complexity of it, how it dries down on your skin, and it just puts you in the right mood. It puts you in a good mood, makes you appreciate perfumery. This category has no rules. It has no rules and no limits. Do what you want. I'll give you a couple examples for me. Number 1 is Tio Cabanel Oh La La. This is a fragrance that I can't really explain. It's musky, it's woody, and it dries down to a creamy, heavy hazelnut. It smells nostalgic to me. I feel like I've smelled something like this in the 90s. I don't know how, I don't know why. The way it dries on my skin, it goes from being a spicy tobacco, woody fragrance to a very creamy, dense hazelnut. It almost has this like really sexy, sensual musk off my skin. I love it. It's super unique. It doesn't matter if it's summer, winter, spring, or fall. I like pulling for this when I want to be in a good mood, just appreciate some good perfumery. Another one, Marc-Antoine Bros, perfumed by Quentin Beche, B683. This was the predecessor to Ganymede. So Ganymede is actually a flanker of this fragrance, same perfumer. This is bizarre. It's pretty much Ganymede without all those mineral-like, clay-like dry accords. Sparkling citrus, some mandarin, a very weird, spicy, sweet violet in the mid, and then tons of musks, a touch of patchouli. It's odd, it sparkles in the air, but there's some depth here, and then there's some wood spice. It's a bizarre fragrance. It's nuclear performance, smells amazing, dries down on my skin to the most interesting scent profile that just gets me excited about perfumery. I love this one. And then of course, another cheapie that is so good, it's priced so cheap, is L'Eau d'Issy Intense by Issey Miyake. So this is a dry incense based fragrance. This is just so weird. It's like you took the drop of yuzu berry and citrus in the original L'Eau d'Issy, and then you added dry woods and a lot of like raw incense. Like if there was incense on wood, but then it was left to dry out and you just smell the remnants. It's not like a church. It's not like it's myrrh or frankincense or smells old. It actually smells quite modern in a way. It's a bizarre fragrance, this dried up smoke with some nice woods in a super sexy mass appealing way with like a drop of the yuzu berry / citrus combination in the original L'Eau d'Issy. I rate this scent profile a 10 out of 10. It's weird and a lot of people hate it. It is what it is. It makes me happy and I do appreciate the perfumery here. These are just some examples of how you can build out a 3 fragrance collection and it'll be perfect. Maybe when you finish off your freshie, you can decide, okay, do I want to rebuy it or buy something else? You can just cycle fragrances in. Is that how I would do things? No. I love testing fragrances. I love trying different things. I love putting money into this. It's my hobby. I put money into it. I enjoy what I'm doing right now. But for you guys who don't care to spend the money or care to do the research or care to have a fragrance for every weird specific topic, 3 fragrances, fresh, sweet, and for you, and you're good to go. So let me know your thoughts, and of course down below put down some of your interesting fragrances or fragrances that are just for you, that make you happy. For discounts, everything's down below. Save your money, shop through those discounts. Check right now to see if you're subscribed. If not, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.